This is No Agenda.
What did you find out? What's going on here? Why the increase?
Well, basically what we found was really a quite enormous expansion in radical right-wing groups in general.
Yeah, radical right-wing groups.
Whoa. There's no left-wing groups that are anti-government or critical?
No.
Or patriotic?
No.
How does that work?
No, don't say the P word. Don't say the P word. That could get you in trouble.
These guys all put themselves around the patriotic mode, and I don't see that it has to do with right-wing anything.
No, well, stand by for the Ministry of Truth.
Both hate groups and nativist groups, and especially anti-government patriot groups.
Especially anti-government patriot groups. I said don't say the P word, John. This is very, very bad.
We used to call them militias back in the 1990s. I think basically there are three things driving this growth.
We're in a growth market, John.
The growth market.
The changing racial demographics of the country, and that's reflected in
we're also racist. We're racist. That's what it is. Yeah, we're racist. We're anti-gay, anti-black. That's right. Please.
A number of ways in non-white immigration, and very much sort of apotheosized in the person of Barack Obama. So there's a lot of anger and
bull crap.
Yeah, it gets better.
Among some people about that, and there's a reaction. In addition, the economy since the fall of 2008, of course, has really played into this in terms of unemployment, anger at the bailouts, and so on. It's really ginned up anti-government feeling in many ways. And I think the third major factor is the move of right-wing propaganda, of conspiracy theories.
No conspiracy theories!
Into the political mainstream.
All right. Yes. We're white, and we're conspiratorial, and we're anti-government and patriotic. Lock me up.
This is why people have to donate to the show to keep us on the air.
Yeah,
this is another good reason that what we do on this show is a little different, because you can just see some sponsors coming up and saying, "Wait, I just heard this guy talk, and you guys are going a little in that direction. Can you do more real news?"
Exactly. Can't you talk about, like, Lindsay Lohan? Hey, the Oscars are coming up this weekend. Why don't you talk about that? Just a little. This is exactly what happened on my radio show in Gitmo Nation Lowlands. It's exactly what happened. The program director, like, hey, man, like, can you just, like, why don't you just talk about, like, a little bit of show news? People like show business news and stuff. I'm like, no.
Did you actually say that?
Yes. Like, just try and mix it up a little. Try
mix it up a little bit. You're droning on and on about one thing.
Yeah, mix it up a little. And like, after.
Can you quit calling every member of parliament here a pedophile? I mean, is there any chance that you can maybe talk about a little?
Could you lay back on that a little bit? Say, well, yeah, but the Director General of Justice actually is a pedophile. It's like, yeah, I know, but they got like Blackstone, Brown, and Grubman, whatever, and they're their lawyers, and we really don't want that. And 6 weeks later, the financiers pulled out of the whole station. Not the advertise. They went after the financiers. The station shut down, and they just shut down.
I think that's more effective.
Of course it is.
If you want to shut the station down,
just pull the plug on the money. Yeah. Boom. It was gone. Completely gone. So they can't do that to us.
Good work, Adam.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. And people hated me.
I bet they did.
Yeah, of course. I was run out of town.
I lost my job, and I'm associated with the fall of the place. I mean, come on, it's bad.
Yeah. So anyway, just your point is very well made. And before we get to thank some people who understand why we need donations, I think we should listen to a little more of this jabroni with his poppycock and Tommy rot.
So, we have ideas that originate on the far right, like the theory that Mexico is secretly planning to reconquer the American Southwest. And those
we haven't done that one yet.
No, well, actually, I used to do it on the blog.